We are here tonight to begin a conversation with this board regarding the pool situation at B.C.C Central. We understand that the pool is broken, that it is a financial drain on the district, and we understand and accept that filling it in and using that space in the school for other athletic purposes would be a sound, reasonable decision. We do not want that to happen, however, with any sort of, "oh well, that's that" type of attitude. Instead, we would like to encourage you to consider, to plan for, and to take the steps necessary to make constructing a new pool at Central a reality. As the mother of a B.C.C Central diver and a B.C.C graduate myself who loves and cares about my alma mater, I decided to get involved in this endeavor after contemplating the impact building a new pool at our school would have. Not only would it mean that our students would continue to receive potentially life-saving swim instruction, but it would also mean that our student swimmers would no longer need to travel across town for every single practice or home meet. It occurred to me what a tremendous savings that would be for my family and all swim families. That also led me to realize how very much traveling a large percentage of our athletes do in order to participate in sports for Central High School. For the benefit of anyone who is unaware, I think it is very important for everyone to know that in addition to the traditional teams that have off-campus practices and meets, Central's boys and girls soccer, boys and girls tennis, boys baseball, girls softball, boys and girls track, and boys and girls swimming participants all must travel off Central's campus to practice and play their games at sites that are not on, and many are nowhere near, Central property. I'm not sure if anyone has ever considered the huge expense that ends up being for families with student athletes at Central. The indisputable and disturbing reality is that it is truly considerably more expensive for families to have student athletes at Central than it is for families in our same district to have student athletes at Western. With the luxury of space, the district did it right when they built Western. I must admit, I was a bit jealous when I Google Earthed Western's campus and realized how much they really have. Not only do they have a nice football stadium, but they also have a beautiful track, 2 soccer fields, 2 lacrosse fields, 2 ball diamonds, and 2 additional practice ball fields right on their campus. On top of all that, they are also blessed to have a swimming pool and pool facility capable of accommodating not only their own swim teams, but they can also host actual swim meets and events. I completely understand that Central does not have the property to contain all of the wonderful amenities that Western has, but I honestly see a pool as a reasonable and realistic possibility with the limited space that we do have. In the district, with a mantra of innovation, opportunity, and excellence, one does not need to look very long or very hard to see that Western and Central are not equal in opportunities that are available to their student athletes. I cannot help but wonder how many students who would like to participate in sports at Central are not able to do so because they lack the transportation necessary to get to the off-campus sports facilities for practices and games, or because of the additional expense that travel would mean to their families. According to the Michigan Department of Education's website, 56.5% of Central's student population qualifies for free or reduced lunch, compared to only 26.6% of Western student population. With such a high number of our students who live in financially disadvantaged homes, we encourage you to invest in the students of Central High School, and we respectfully request that this board begin taking meaningful steps to decrease the financial burdens on Central's student athletes and their families. One giant step in that process would be constructing a new pool at Central. Please do not ask yourselves, can we do this? But instead, ask yourselves, how can we do this? Know that you will not be alone in this ambitious endeavor. Parents and students are willing to step up and be a part of your team. Working together, we can accomplish this challenging goal. We are depending on you, the school board, however, to be the driving force in this campaign. It is quite possible that we will need a millage vote or some sort of bond issue for this to come to fruition. Although we can certainly help with promoting support for such an issue, the task itself of bringing that to our voters is on you. In the past few weeks, I have been researching grant possibilities, and I am eager to assist with writing a grant for a new pool. However, there are items in every grant proposal which require certain information, like what investment will the district make to ensure the longevity of the pool? And that information needs to come from you. Parents and students have great ideas about fundraising projects. My daughter spent the weekend arm knitting scarves that she can sell, with all proceeds going directly to a pool fund. We'd like to set up that pool fund and create an account earmarked specifically for the new pool project. But we do not know the ins and outs or rights and wrongs of creating such an account. We need your help. Please know that we are serious, passionate, motivated, and determined to build a new pool at our Bay City Central High School. Together, we can do this. Our team is here. We are here to win, and we need you to be a part of our team. Thank you.